So this is a situation. I come into this customer's backyard. He shows me this. Some butcher has formed this up because there's a skirt underneath, and they had to have some plywood back there, so they formed it up, and then they just left the wood in there. And then they poured a lip in the top that was like literally an inch on top of that wood ledge, on top of this, and they expected it to hold. So what I did was I turned chicken poop into chicken salad. I've been thinking to do this for a while. So when we're regularly pouring normal concrete, you put wire mesh in there to help hold it together. And now I got to try and get my material, which is decent material, to bond to wood. It's never going to want to bond to wood. It's not proper. But if I put this chicken mesh and anchor it in there and tuck it all in the slab, then that's going to be mint. And I put a dovetail on that. See that edge? See how it's angled in a little bit there? Yeah, that's right. So it can still push up against that, but it's on there. And I know what some of you are saying, oh Shane, that's too close to the top. That's going to bleed through. No, because after I get this properly patched, I'll show you the other side. But after I get this properly patched, then I'm going to turn around and coat the whole thing in base coat, right? I'm going to prep this all up, patch this, and then coat the whole thing in base coat, which is expands and contracts with the freeze-thaw cycles. And it's going to have another layer of mesh going over top of this patch, blending that patch to this patch with a two-part mixture called base coat, which you haven't looked into it. If you're anybody who does any kind of patching or sealing or waterproofing, that stuff is the ultimate. And I'll have a broom finish on all these treads when I'm done. It's going to look like $1,000,000, and it's going to hold permanently. And that's how you turn chicken poop into chicken salad.